3 years ago, I had this dream to make a comic book about some of the first people to enter the Americas. I did this because I felt like this is not a period of history that we often talk about. It gets ignored. We treat these people like they're like a bit of a myth, or they're not relevant to the story of humanity. But like my first comic series after the Gold Rush, I want to make secular humanist comic books, books about the history and spirit and nature of reality and humans in that reality. And I thought it would be, like both enlightening for myself and for people that haven't either spent a lot of time thinking about that time period to see a story set there. And it took us 3 years to get it done. We kickstarted it, and a lot of you amazing folks backed it, and we were able to make the book with Zach Hartong, the amazing artist, and Naomi, who did the cover, and a lot of people helped me with the research, because one thing about this book too, I wanted to get everything as accurate as I could, which I know I'll make mistakes. I'm not an expert, but I tried my best. And after a lot of struggle and logistics things, and almost getting picked up by some publishers, so I delayed the printing, and then it didn't, and then I had to print it again, and then more logistics and people's health and schedules. Finally, I've done it. We completed Clovis, and here it is. This is my first complete graphic novel, my first full story that people can read. It just means a lot to me because I love comic books, especially indie comic books. And, I made some now. I've made a couple floppies, but this is my first full one, and holding it in your hand's great. You just put so much work and love and care and struggle and stress into doing these things, and it just, I want you guys to read the story, so I'm not going to show you too much of it, but it all came out great, and we have all this awesome zoo book section in the back where you can learn all about the flora and fauna that were in North America at the time. And I'm going to be debuting the book at Rose City Comic Con. It's a little over 100 pages, and they're $15, and we're also probably going to have a release party up in Seattle, but I did it! I made a complete comic. And that's not all. I have my other series, After the Gold Rush, issue 5, just arrived on the same boat. So this one's really good. This is the conclusion of the first arc of After the Gold Rush. So if you've been following along, you definitely want to get this one if you haven't. If you're new to the series, After the Gold Rush follows Scout, the last scientist. She returns to Earth to find it in a state of wilderness. And issue 5 is when she starts to come into conflict more with Paradigm that's in control of the world, and get to see her grow up a little bit. So, and these covers by Barry Blankenship are just beautiful. So yeah, there's my news. Sorry it's a short video, but I had to haul like 3,000 comic books into a truck and then out of a truck. So I'm going to go eat a big hamburger now and then play some video games, and then tomorrow I'll get shipping you guys some books. So hope to see you guys at the release party in Seattle and the rest of you at Rose City Comic Con. And if you want my book and you're not in those areas, I'll get them up on the website soon, but I got to ship them to the Kickstarter backers first because, they believed in me. They helped make the book. But thank you, everyone who supports indie comics and who has supported me, and who cares about the secular humanist theme in the books, or the people that just like the stories, and all the artists I work with, and my family and everyone. This is it's a big day for me, and I could have done it without all of you. So thank you all very much.